What up? What up? What up? What we got going on? Let's see. Late? I ain't late. What up, Farrell? What up, Rich? Hit you with a late super chat this afternoon. What you mean? Mark used to be a stick-up kid. Never. I never was a stick-up kid. Ever. I never robbed people. I didn't like that. Thought it was like pussy shit. I did scams and all that, but I wouldn't literally rob people. I thought that was pussy shit. Personally. What's up, Eon? What's up, Dwayne? Dwayne Moore, not Dwayne. The other Dwayne. What's up? You're a new Dwayne. Greetings, Mr. Esquire. Azucar. Don't know what that means. I've heard it before, though. Zooted, what up? I told you guys there was 0% chance I was going to get overturned. Roach went to the feds to get it overturned. I did not. No. I have my niece is my wife's niece technically, but was visiting us, so I was busy with them. What happened? Anything good? I did my 10 rounds today on my water bag. I like that water bag. What's cracking, Sanction? The logic behind not overturning the decision actually made sense. What was the logic? I mean, the logic is simple. There's no rules, and the referee can choose. That's the real logic. You overturned it in your head. Those Pro Box TV cards be trash. No diss. You're not that. I didn't put them together. Water stopped during the fight. I went to the corner. What you mean? What you mean? He stopped during the fight, went to the corner. Oh, he did what Tank did? And what happened? Interesting. So it's a similar event unfolded? To me, it wasn't a valid reason to overturn it. I don't know, man. No, because you know what? The dudes, that had nothing to do. I agree with you. Here's why it's not. While it was a rookie dumb move by Tank, first off, boxing has no actual rules. Boxing has no official rules. So that's first off. But more than anything, he didn't get dropped because of anything that Roach did. He got dropped because he started freaking out. His eyes were burning. So that's why, to me, it doesn't matter. Now, if he had gotten dropped because because Roach cracked him and he was like wobbled, that's a whole different story. He just took a knee when he shouldn't have to try and get a second because he was freaking out that his eyes were burning. So yeah, it shouldn't be. The fight was a draw. Maybe Roach could have edged it, or a draw I'm okay with. So now boxers can legally go to the corner for assistance after taking a knee. Was that what the guy did? Yay. Is that what the guy did today? As you wrap up live, I sent the super chat. Oh, my bad, man. Well, appreciate it. Sorry about that. There were more rounds left. If the kneel down was judged as a knockdown in real time, it would have altered the approach of Tank. Since there was more rounds left, overturning it wouldn't have made... Exactly. You can't overturn it. Here's the thing. We already went over this, Farrell, but I'll do it again quickly. It would have been a no contest. It wouldn't have been overturned, meaning 10-8 rounds, Tank loses. That wouldn't have happened. It just would have been a no contest. But how can you start the count and stop because Tank went to his corner? You can do what you want. We already went over it. Like, the ref could do whatever he wants, legally. You saw what Joe at Gonzalez did to Armstrong. Arnold, dang, I can see why he beat Tank before. I have Joe at improved version. Okay. Tank, duck. Who's Joette? I don't even know who the fuck this is. Yeah, Waters quit fighting after getting hurt and went to the corner. Problem is Tank. But he quit. Could somebody send me a clip of this so I can see what you're talking about? Do you think Tank gives Roach an immediate? I don't think he's going to rematch him at all, actually. I agree, man. It was BS for sure. Anybody else, it's a knockdown. Next time Tank corner will bring a portable potty for Tank to use when he has to go. Not a portable potty, one of those, the things at the salon that you put your hair back, the little salon sinks. He'll bring a portable salon sink just to wash the grease out of his hair. What up, Drummond? Joe B. Shanks facts. I don't know who Joette is. You can't do what you want if you're hype. No, you could do what you want. The ref could do what he wants. This reminds me of when Devin Haney kept getting dropped, but the ref wasn't. Yep. That was fucked up. Those were real knockdowns. What's up, Mark ass busters? What up, you Mark ass busters? Norbs, you, my friend, always come in with extremely energy. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. My man Norbs. Gay as hell. That referee is not reffing another fight. Yeah, he is. I don't know who Joette is. I wish you would explain to me who the fuck Joette is. Drake Gonzalez is a dude who lost to Shakur to win his first belt. Oh, okay. Tank's supposed to get disqualification after getting his face wiped mid-fight. Okay. Not really. Joette owns Tank. No debating. Okay. We believe you. Fruits are healthy. Okay. Shakur used to date Joette's sister and beat him. Damn. It's like some soap opera shit. Joey fought a pro box, impressive, but not Tank's level. Okay. I see why he ducked Joette now. James, it seems that you do not like Tank. I think we get it. Play the Haney pack. What's the Haney pack? Please hit the like button. Yes. I've been knowing about Joey since about 5 minutes ago. Who the fuck is Joey? Is it Joette or Joey? Oh, it's Joey. He's misspelling Joette, this guy. James, you're saying Joette. Joey. If it's French. Joey. Joey? This is the thing about having an off night. Everybody beats Tank. Yeah, right. What do you think about Turkey not being interested in Bivol? I said it before, Zooted. I think he's just pump faking. I think he's posturing. I think he'll make the fight. I think Bivol was maybe they have a little contract dispute, and I feel like that's his way of being like, fuck you, Bivol. Why do you say Tank will not rematch Roach? I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to go that route. I think he wants to stay far away from that because it's a hard fight, but nobody cares really. Although it broke records at the Barclays, because it's Tank, nobody cares. I think he'd rather stick to Jake Paul or fucking Bay or whatever he's going to do next. Oh, it is Joette? Okay, so dude Len was right. James is correct. Joette beat Tank twice before and would have beat him again in the pros. Or he beat him twice as an amateur? Because he won't even. Bivol standing with Turkey. Nah, he's beefing with Turkey. I think Benavidez is the one it's Bivol that's beefing with Turkey, I believe. After that explanation by the commission, why would pro championship fighters want to fight in New York unless that is cleared? Bailey, it's every state is like this. Everyone. Every fucking one is the same. He should, yeah, because he showed he's a power there, but he probably won't. There's no way Beterbiev going to win a trilogy. Benavidez and Canelo, money awaiting. He probably won't win, but nobody wants to see it. I think Roach rematch is still big money. I'd rather see, have Beterbiev fight Benavidez or have him, he's still Beterbiev. Let's not forget, barely lost that fight. And the first fight he won, but it was just close. Both fighters were almost even. I think Roach will wash Tank in a rematch. Eon the peon. My man, Eon. Oh, I didn't even start this goal? Motherfucker, I thought I started this goal. No wonder nobody's super chatting me. What is this shit? Why are you showing me a Bivol post? Waiting for my next. I don't get it. Eon, why'd you show that post? It's just him saying he's waiting for his next move. Zero information. And it says he's with Turkey. Oh, he's saying, I get it, because he has turkeys. So maybe it's Benavidez? I feel like Benavidez wouldn't do that. Benavidez is too hungry. He hasn't proven himself yet on the grand stage. He hasn't achieved crazy, because Canelo was holding those belts hostage. Benavidez is the one who you would think would play ball no problem. I'd rather watch Bivol move up to face Zerto. Hit that. What up, girl dad? Tank set a trend, turning. Show me this fight that you guys are talking about. Jeff Pina, what up? This off night stuff is too much. Tank has had, 4 off nights now? 0 fights with the best in the weight class, barely fought a top 10 opponent. Sounds like he just. Okay, I agree with you, but I think you're being a little overboard. He hasn't had 4 off nights. Motherfucker has never lost a fight. Ever. When do you have an off night? What, against Pitbull, I guess, because his hand was hurt? Okay, well, that's just, but he still won that one. That's just one. Tank over everybody. That's what I thought, V's. I don't know about now. Good die, mate. Good die. You can't box for shit. Who are you talking to, me? Because you will get blocked quickly, sir. Will you be dropping a link for this stream? I don't think so. I don't know. People don't really want the links anymore, buddy. They don't want to hear callers call it and they get bored. Trust me, I'd rather it that way because it's less work for me, but you know. Tank really had people thinking he could beat Bud. Who? All right, I'm not going to keep. Somebody wants attention. Do you think the WBC is the problem with Turk and Bivol? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. I think you meant to say unpopular opinion, but I think Ryan can beat Tank with no rehydration clause. Hey, man, it's possible. Isaac, Rolling, Gamboa, he underperformed. Rolly knocked Rolly out. Spark out. I disagree. All right, Thurman and Bud beating Tank ever. Okay. I'll give him 5 minutes to get his act right. Tank gets beat by anyone with a name that sounds like weed. Bud and Roach. I think me and you and Alberto did a good job keeping attention during last week's fights, taking time to establish. Yeah, you just weren't watching the fucking fight, which is wild. Next time, watch the fight, kid. What's up, big dog? Abel Sanchez was in an interview saying the fight not being overturned was the right move. Abel Sanchez, I saw that. He doesn't know what the fuck. It's so funny how few people know. He's like, if you look at the rules, what rules? It's so funny how people think they know, but there's no rules. There's no actual rules. That's what people don't understand. Tank got rocked by a 130-pounder with 10 KOs. He did. That's a fact. Actually, your channel has matured since you had that call-in show, a more mature audience. Word. I didn't have a call-in show, Bailey. I just would do some call-ins. I'm sick. I wish I was there. Seems like Turkey was upset the WBC made Bivol mandatory. There is no handbook. 0. Do you think Canelo signing with Turkey and waiting Bivol after Bud, wanting Bivol after Bud, is the reason David Benavidez basically got pushed aside? That might be it. Yeah, maybe. He like an a-hole. I don't know if he's an a-hole, but he was talking like, it's so funny. These dudes talk like they know. A lot of times people don't question. Like, there's no rules and nobody knows that. Very few people know that. Right? That's the craziest thing, how there's no rules in this sport. No official rules. Nothing. Yes, it has to. If it doesn't, it's stupid. What up, Soup? He knocked Rolly out, but Rolly ain't world class. Okay. He he's he was struggling. The fight elevated Rolly's stock for how well he performed early on. I disagree. I think it made Rolly look dumb because he walked right into something like an idiot after he talked so much shit saying Tank. Do you remember Rolly's big thing? Tank is stupid. He'll walk right into something. He's stupid. And that happened to Rolly. I think it made Rolly look stupid. Tank was clearly was just waiting and downloading against Rolly. I disagree. If he was like against Roach, he struggled for sure, but not against Rolly. I don't know why. He never sends me notifications. Damn, Drome. Me neither. There are rules. It was a DQ. There ain't no rules. There's only one rule, and that's the ref rules. That's the only rule. The only one rule is the ref rules. So, taking voluntary knee is a KD in the first rule. No rules. New York State Athletic Commission admitted that it should have been a knockdown. I know. But declined to keep the draw because they ganked. Because it should have been, but the ref has the final say. I mean, it's just simple. I should make a t-shirt. Bud is more skilled. Come on. Although Canelo's up there. Next time Tank will run out of the ring to grab something from his car. He was like, hold on, he answered a text. All right, let's go. Coolin', Marco. Coolin'. Me too. Cold chillin', as we say. Yeah, it was not it should have been ruled a knockdown, but I'm okay with it because it wasn't an actual knockdown. Meaning, like, he didn't take the knee because he was hurt from a punch. So I'm okay with them not ruling it. But if he would have taken a knee from a punch, but then there wouldn't be any confusion. You know what I mean? Then the ref would be like, all right, he's clearly hurt. Let me count. I don't know. No, my point is New York State Athletic Commission could have changed it, but they didn't. Right. That's absolutely true. They do supersede the ref. They're the only ones. But they don't, because if they do that, do you know how much precedent that's going to set and how much shit that they're going to have to start overturning and be like, well, you overturned this one. Why not this one? There wasn't enough. What's nonsense? Me? You mean like liquor? I'm telling you, Keyshawn got what it takes, or Shakur Stevenson to beat Tank. I believe it now. Marco, I have seen a Smoking Joe hoodie. I have a Smoking Joe hoodie too. All right, bet. Tank did go down right after the punch. Yeah, but it wasn't a punch that caused him to go down. It wasn't a blow of significance. Now, you could argue that, though. He went down because the punch was making him, his eyes burn, but the ref got the final pay. Big shout to my man, Fasholi. Out of 5. 1 out of 5. Oh, shit. Big shout to my man, Billy Esquire, coming in hot with a 20-piece for all your efforts, allowing boxing form twice. You the man. You the man. That's why they call it Hotlanta, because they got dope people like you up in there. Liquor. Oh, I don't really drink liquor. I used to like vodka Red Bull back in the day. Then I went through a period of drinking that cinnamon shit. What the fuck's it called? Fireball. And then I went through a period of just liking any kind of whiskey. Now I barely drink. Oh, and I went through a period of liking Sambuca too. I like sipping like cordials. I'm not a like drink dude. People be having blood in their eyes. Stop from hair chemicals. Yeah, word. Being okay is in favor of cheating. I don't get it. What's up, Alberto? Oh shit. Eon, the man, the myth, the legend. Love everybody in the chat. Word up. Fact. Even Alberto's punk ass. Yeah, it's called money. Zima. See, Clarissa, now I know that you're fucking my age. You have to be my age to know Zima. You just dated yourself, young lady. You dated yourself. I I just don't see any of the people bounce losing rounds to Rolly. Hey, man, it's boxing. You can't say you're not going to lose a round. Everybody loses rounds. You know what I'm saying? It was not an off night. It was a night that is on par for what he does. Downloads, loses or has close rounds, and then knocks somebody out. And if you look at the scorecards, he was actually either ahead of Rolly or they were even. It wasn't getting blown out. Do it matter if he took a knee behind a punch or not? It has to be a blow of significance. Something that either just barely grazed him or maybe not even hit him at all. It wasn't a significant punch. It just wasn't. That 07 guy is scared of Hitman's rival. Frankie, what up? How was your workout today, lad? Good. How'd you know I worked out? You fucking stalking me? It was good, though. 10 rounds on the water bag, baby. Didn't even do the Cobra Reflex, just water bag. Actually, no, I did 7 rounds on the water bag, forfeited the Cobra Reflex because I have company, so I wanted to do a quicker workout. Did you find yourself drinking more because of... No, I don't. I've never been a big drinker. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like it. Plus, my mom's drank when I was growing up, so I think that psychologically turned me off. But now, I just don't like the way it makes me feel. It makes me mad. It makes me just tired. I get very tired. Superman watching UFC on mute. Alberto punk ass. Can the WBA order a rematch? They can do what they want. Doesn't mean they're going to get it because Tank has clearly stated that he marches to the beat of his own drummer. He doesn't give a fuck about if they strip him or not. Beef with broccoli. What up, blood? Yeah, the drink. Can't drink Fireball anymore. I was drinking Cinnamon Toast. Fireball's dope, though. Just sipping, though, here or there. Yeah. Gary didn't lose a 1 round to Rayo. I think you're right. How do you see the rematch between Tank and Roach? I think Tank might stop him. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Azim is a throwback. That shit was around the same time as Crystal Pepsi. You guys remember that? It's not surprising it wasn't overturned. The commissions have no integrity. It's not integrity. They have no rules. Fight Sports Talk. There's no rules. I don't know how it is in Australia, but here there's no fucking rules. The rule is the ref rules. That's the rule. I don't know what Takiza is. I'm unaware of what the fuck. In my opinion, Tank starts late because Shakur, what if he's ever catch Shakur? They're not going to fight. Porter was hitting Thurman with bombs in round 9. That's a very random thing to talk about, Sean, but you're right. I don't know where that came from. Like the stream. Thoughts on Turkey's comments? But I thought that they either him and Benavidez or him and Bivol got in a little negotiation squabble, it seems like. So he's trying to posture like he did when he threatened Canelo and Bud to not happen because he didn't want Canelo fighting Jake Paul. When are you going to show us your equipment inventory, bags, gloves, etc.? I've showed you a lot of it. Everyone, let us take a mid-knee round. Oh, shit. CJ Rizzo. Let's help the homie hit his goal. Word up. F. Alberto. I'm with that. Who came on you? Ew. You want dudes to become... Fruity! Why would you want a dude to do that, Alberto? It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Fucking Alberto. Now you're drinking your seltzer. Word life, baby. You hit your goal. I saw confetti. Oh, really? Why didn't I see that? Probably because I'm on StreamYard. I should make another goal. I'm going to make another goal. Oh, yeah, I see it now. That's dope. All right, new goal. Let's do a new goal. I'll do the same fucking goal. Let's see. Probably won't happen, but can't hurt to dream. The refs suck. Some don't, though. Some don't. Soups. What up, troll? I steal fights because I care about the integrity of the game as much as the athletes' promos care about the integrity. Hey, I don't agree with stealing, but that's a good fucking point. Tutti frutti, good booty. Tutti frutti, on booty. Does he say good booty? Is that what it says in that song? Tutti frutti, good booty. I thought it says Tutti frutti on Rudy. Talk about like what? Fats Domino, whoever the fuck that is. Change his name to CJ. Nah, you crazy. He tipped, you didn't. Or super chatted, whatever you want to call it. No, we don't remember old head. Why you always gotta call me old? Rude. The refs know the dilly. Now you just getting greedy. Fuck you. 2 goals. Goal was met too quickly. See? Refs cheat daily, every sport. Yeah, remember the basketball dudes got caught? Tutti Frutti, Red Rudy? Tutti Frutti, Red Rudy. Maybe. Will that refs get any more? Yeah, of course. That wasn't that bad, guys. Oh, Little Richard, that's what it was. It was good booty. I'm surprised they'd let him say good booty back then. Who the fuck is that in your profile picture, Ian? Is that like your brother who passed or something like that? Who is that? The ref must have gotten grease in his eyes also. What if Tank's grease just like soul glowed in everybody's fucking eyes? So that ref's like, I couldn't see either, so fuck it. Wasn't a knockdown. That's funny. Carissa's a funny gal. Little Richard did say Tutti Frutti, good booty, but the execs made him change it. To what? Why would he? So that's pretty gay. He's saying Tutti Frutti, good booty. Like he's banging a dude out has some good booty. Ugh. 10-round Porter Thurman was crazy. I don't remember it. They didn't. He had to change it for the radio. Steve Willis will get more fights because he didn't call it a knockdown. There's that aspect too. Aha. Aha. Porter Thurman was honestly a modern day classic. God, you guys are making me feel like I should do a video on it because I don't remember it. Like, I remember it. I remember Thurman winning just by a little bit, but I don't remember it being like that dope. Nobody went down. What was so classic about it? Little Richard was gay. He was openly gay? He wasn't openly gay, Clarissa. That was back in you couldn't be openly gay. He just had, he had that like kind of like that Prince seemed gay. Like, he wasn't. Gay is springtime. I say gay is a rainbow, but I like it. Gay is springtime. That's funny. You need to do one of your reaction videos to this fight. Which one? To which video, Sean? Richard was one of the state YMCA confirmed. Pause. You probably caught the highlights only. I'm going to send you a highlight of me whooping your ass, like an ass whooping highlight. You just wrote what? I'm very confused. It was a classic, and I hate Sean Porter. We know that. As open as you could be without flat out saying it. Okay. They said Pac was old too versus Floyd. Grease in the eyes. Oh. I mean, I wasn't even thinking that way, Soup, but I get it. Shit's squirting in your eyes. I get it. I get it. Now, Steve Willis isn't a sellout. They used to try to say Indiana legend Michael Jackson was spicy. You guys know that I knew Michael Jackson. I ever tell you that? I used to speak to him on the phone. Thurman Porter fool. Oh. I got to watch it because to me, the shit, I don't remember it being that crazy. Yes, the dirty get more work. All right. E45, what up? That's gay as shit. Yeah, word up. Marco, you slow tonight. I'm tired, kid. Mark off the hard. I wish I liked weed. What's good, Half? I will never understand the Pac was too old argument. That's bullshit. Yeah, they wasn't too old. I don't agree with that. Mar KO, how you see the rematch going? I don't see it happening, Joe. And I think Tank will win because Tank was a little off and Roach seemed like he fought a perfect fight. So what happens if Tank wasn't off? I think Tank will edge it. I think Tank will edge it in a decision if they fight. I've been typing about Thurman Porter, said do reaction to this fight, and you said what fight? Oh, right. Yeah. I just don't remember the fight being that dope. Little Richard is gay, has some of the most famous stars in the band tour Beatles. Okay. Now, Marco, now you're capping. Yeah. You guys know Shane who comes in this room, right? Shane is whose brother? The dude who was friends with Michael Jackson. Shane was mad cool with Michael Jackson. Hung out with Michael Jackson mad times. I knew Michael through them. I never met him in person, but we would talk on the phone all the time when I'd be over at Shane's house back in the day. Yeah, like Michael knew who I was. If you said, "Yo, do you know who Marco is?" Friends with Shane and Mac, he would know who I was. I talked to him on the phone mad times. Did Michael have a deep? Nope. Hi. Matter of fact, one time he called the house and I picked up and I thought it was their mom's calling. And I said, with him waiting, I'm like, "Oh, your mom's on the phone." And it was Michael. And he didn't get mad because when you have a high voice like that, you're used to people thinking you're a woman. Nah, his shit, that was bullshit. He didn't have a deep voice. His shit was high, unless he was putting it on with me too. Tommy Hearns at Juice. I know Tommy Hearns, and you guys, my man Michael Lajide Jr. Soul Glow Juice, dripping like a girl on prom night. Did you play MJ the song with Biggie? I didn't make the song until way after that. You smartass. MJ awesome artist, the best. Yo, did Tia make it home? Yeah, she did. She got home at like 4. I called her. I was like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "I didn't want to wake you up." I'm like, "Yo, you gotta fucking just shoot me a text." I mean, I knew she was okay. You could feel it, but just the shit was late. But she's seen a friend of hers she hadn't seen in forever. Who's watching the Keith Thurman fight? When is it? Who the F is Lil Richard? Oh my God, Eon. Are you serious? He's a famous singer from like the 50s or 60s, I believe. He sung like, I guess, what would you call Little Richard's music back then? Pop? Jazz? Rock? No, rock and roll. You don't need any Hardeen. No, I don't fuck with Hardeen. How the fuck does Shane? Shane's brother is Macaulay Culkin. I thought you knew that, guys. He's been asked that before in this room. Shane's Macaulay Culkin's oldest brother. Nah, he wasn't off. Michael was touching. Nah, don't do that. Alberto, don't do that, please. Because Shane might come in here. Don't do that. He can't do what he been doing. Frank Martin or Lamont. Lamont. I got Lamont. But it's hard because, all you can go by is Tank fights, and one got knocked out, but Tank was getting touched up by Frank so who knows? We know that Lamont's chin is better than Frank's, so yes, Hearns knocked Olajide out. Exactly. Olajide is a good friend. Little fact, Bailey, the first gym I ever went to was in New York City, was an old school Times Square area, which was ghetto as shit. And it was Michael Olajide Sr., Michael Olajide's father, opened a gym called Kingsway. Gutter shit. Like, you would get in more fights and dodge more bullets just going up into the gym. It was right next to the Port Authority bus terminal on 42nd and 9th. And that's the first person who ever taught me how to fight was Michael Olajide Sr. And then Junior, funny, recently, like 2 years ago, me and Junior were doing hand pads together, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy. Your father was the first person to ever hold hand pads for me, ever. And now I'm doing it with you, like fucking 30 years later." It's a cool moment. You could say about Keith Thurman. All right, let me go. Damn, you guys are burying me here. Too many comments. He got exposed. He got Nivante. Thurman fighting the 12th. What up, Marco? What did I miss? Not much, Isaiah. What would MJ talk about? He was very childlike. He would just like talk to the kids more. He was like talking to a fucking 12-year-old. Very childlike, just dumb shit like, "Oh, what'd you do today?" And talk, like, I'd ask him a lot of questions. Like, I was more inquisitive, like, because he knew so many cool people. These are not the fights he want. I know. Yep. Thought you guys knew that. Somebody asked him in the room who he is. Yeah, I'm still good friends with him to this day. We're not with them. Nah, look, the slander's okay because while I never heard of him doing anything with them or with me, he didn't do anything. I mean, I never met him, but he wasn't ever inappropriate. Those kids, it might have happened. So I don't care if you slander MJ, just don't say shit about Shane because he's part of this community. Frank over Lamont, possibly. Did Shane act a little bit? Yeah, he was on Broadway and shit. Yeah, he was on Broadway young. He made some cake too back in the day. Frank or Keyshawn? Keyshawn. Someone said as they do, I love to talk to MJ. Dream. I know, it was crazy. I didn't care that much, but it was still cool. Like, I was more into hip hop, so when I talked to him, I'm like, I would have been more like Big Daddy Kane, who, by the way, I'm friends with now. But then I would have been more fucking amped to talk to Kane. I got to look up Little Richie. Sure do. I believe Olajide had a boxing exercise. He did. Olajide is the first person ever. He's the originator of the boxer size, the Taibo-esque shit. It is Olajide. You're absolutely right. He retired, moved to LA, and started blowing up with boxing, like boxing aerobic kind of videotapes and shit in classes. Yep, he was teaching the classes. They were packed in LA. Keyshawn Frank or Keyshawn Edwin. Frank would be more fun. No, I never knew that. Oh, now you do. Is Canelo small in person? You didn't hear me talk about it, E-Rock? Yeah, man. 5'7", maybe. 5'7", 5'7.5". Yeah, short. And doesn't seem that wide either. I mean, he's probably about my weight, maybe a little bigger. I'm about 165. He's probably about, I'm between 165 170. He's probably about my weight, but I'm just like 4 inches taller than him. Roach said there's working on a rematch, although I don't think Roach won't duck it. I don't think Tank's going to do it. Did you ever meet McCall? Yes, Eon. I'm very close friends with the whole family. Yes, McCauley's at my wedding. Yes, I've known them for years, like close family friends. Very close, still to this day, like brothers. Xavier Biggs, Tyrell Biggs' brother, was one of my trainers. Oh, that's dope. Biggs is from Atlanta? No, he was never home alone. Did Canelo come across as a thug? No. Bud came across a little thuggish, though. What? You didn't answer. I didn't answer what? Marco, my bad. I ain't mean. It's all good. He's not in here, just for the future. Now, this is crazy. How the fuck did you meet? She went to school together. Public school. I met him before they blew up. You got to understand something, Eon. Growing up in New York City, I know so many fucking celebrities. Like, so many. You go to school with them. You bump into them through mutual friends. It's LA and New York's where they all live. I was cool with Tommy Hilfiger's son, Robert De Niro's son. Like, even, and if they're not celebrities, like, I used to mess around with a girl whose father owned the Giants. Like, that's what New York is like. And some of these famous people go to public school, but usually it's through like a friend of a friend. Like, I know a friend of mine, and then he has somebody who goes to private school, and then through him, he goes to school with like Leonardo DiCaprio, and then we'll meet him. And man, I know mad celebrities like growing up. A lot of them before they got famous, and now they're famous. But that's, I'm not saying I'm so cool and bragging. That's normal. Mad people in New York do that. I've met Billy Blanks, funny enough. Yep, I met him too. He was the Taibo guy. Y'all ain't from big cities. People ain't famous from birth. Huh? Richard Hitchens versus Gary. I got Antoine, man. Antoine looked dope. That's the one who just fought, right? Not one of the other brothers. So Shane and his brothers grew up. No, I didn't say we're from the same neighborhood. We're from New York City. Nah, they grew up Upper East Side. Bro, why are you mad? I'm not mad. I'm mad. I'm slightly annoyed because I've told you this shit before. I've mentioned it a few times. Not annoyed, but like, what the fuck? Yeah, I've said it before. Somebody in here asked Shane on the live, like, yo, aren't you Macaulay's brother? He was like, yes. But I guess maybe you guys didn't see it. Bro ended up on drugs. Who? Biggs from Philly, lives in ATL, had a gym. He's a Philly dude? Yo, Frankie O'Bannon in the MNF house. What up, Frankie? Don't be a gobshite. I know you said you were cool with. Yeah. That's dope. Kane was dope. Roy Jones was dope. I'm trying to think of other people. Nah, I never see I didn't never watch Daredevil. You're lucky, man. I grew up in Indiana. Why? Bring Schultz. See, now that's annoying to me. Oh, no, never mind. You're not Alberto. Schultz doesn't respond to my text messages much, so I've kind of given up on trying. Steak Man, where's my wrench at, bro? Steak Man. Heard you at a comedy club. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, though. The shit is struggling very badly since inflation hit. Very stressful financial situation because of it. I don't want to talk about it at all. It's just stress. This is what I want to fucking focus on and build. That, whatever happens, happens at this point. You're lucky I grew up in Wisconsin. You a cheesehead? Crazy how I said Rayo was in trouble, but I got flamed. You did? You demoted me? What you mean? You never had a wrench. I didn't demote. I don't remember if you had a wrench or not, but I'll tell you one thing. I have not removed a wrench from anybody. Except Spider Rico, who asked me to, and he deserved it because he's kind of being a jerk off. How do you feel about boxing? Only have one belt, Marco, instead of 5. I think it's what needs to be done. That was the way boxing was structured and the way boxing thrived for damn near 80 years. Why the fuck would we change it to this crap? Nah. This isn't a team sport. The Lakers, yeah, let them have fucking, they could all have 12 rings. They're on a team. This is a one-man sport, so one man should fucking reign supreme. This ain't a team. It's a one-man sport who should reign supreme. Bars. Y'all treat bro like a stepchild. Berto? Really? Rel, what up? You Bulgarian? Как фото и да не избиение. Как фото и да избиение? I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. Is that supposed to be Bulgarian? Is that Russian? I think consensus was Rayo was the underdog. Wrenches get removed at random. Really? I haven't removed anybody's wrench except that one person. I make this channel pop. I'll keep my name out this mouth. Steak Man, I never disrespect. Who the fuck is Steak Man? What the hell is going on? Marco, you are blessed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I have. I'm not going to front. I have. You know what I mean? Wasn't Macaulay caught hitting dog food? The fuck does that mean? No disrespect, but how'd you even read that? It's called Cyrillic alphabet. It's just a like it's like Chinese or like fucking. It's a different alphabet. I learned it. It's hard though. I'm not very fluent with it. I can speak fluently, but the reading is, I'm like a toddler. NPO, don't disrespect my family, bro. Huh? No, he's asking. I don't know what dog food means. What, drugs? I agree with the one belt, but boxing seems really big. What about 2 belts? Why? It's a one-man sport. What the fuck you mean? For what? Haha, Spider. You say so. I used to like him, but he's coming in wild. So he's teetering on not being in my circle of trust. You might not have, Marco, but it's always happening on BFB's channel, and it's happened to me in your times. Oh, really? Nah, I didn't do that. I almost got into it with Russian mob once. Okay. Dog food is... Oh. Haran? No. No. I can confirm Mac has never been on hard drugs. Had any problems with hard drugs, ever. I can confirm that. Imash Nikakvo Ivenie Roy? Imash Nikakvo Izvinenie. Oh, I don't have any excuse? Roy. Oh. Imash Nikakvo Izvinenie Roy. So he's quoting Tarver saying, what's your excuse tonight, Roy? What you said in Bulgarian says you have no excuse, is what that says, not do you have any excuses. Fuck you, Rel. That's rude. And just for that, I must have forgot. I'm just playing, but that is rude. Dogvara robota. Something working? Dogvara. I don't know what the first word is, Corsa, but the second word is working. Dog food is, yeah, I get it. No, and that's incorrect. I remember he got all skinny and shit, and there was rumors. He was definitely going through something then, and he was too thin, but he wasn't addicted to heavy drugs. Someone reported that a lot of fighters from the last have gotten paid. I kind of agree making it one belt. Okay. Well, I disagree. Bro said, how do you read that? I think they could keep their own promos, boxing right, but they maybe 4 years. Nah, one belt, baby. What's up, Michael? Wait, so you ever been invited to a Diddy party? No, I never met Diddy. Bro, keep it boxing, y'all. Please explain about the multiple. What do you want me to explain? What's the question? Problem with one belt today is fighters wait too long between fights. Back in the day, one belt fighters often. Um, okay, not a bad point, but still, that's just how it was. Mark, I'm from Brooklyn, bro. I'm not Bulgarian. I know. I know you were Google translating it. I seen another reel of Roy getting KO'd. All right, I'm not reading that. One belt, one name. Word up. I like 4 belts, but the sanctions, nah. Yeah, Marco has all the belts in the back. That's just because what else am I going to put behind me? That's the perfect shit to put behind for is the belts. Some gloves, some belts. I don't want to put up pictures of fucking random people. Go back 15 round fights, fighting once a week. Yeah, nah, they could fight. Nah. Because here's the thing. You don't need a belt. Good fighters will fight good fighters and you'll be just as excited. I believe. I see Mac with some Asian. Yeah, that's his wife. Marco, content creator, undisputed. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. So if fighters don't join the league, they will not fight. I don't know how they're going to do it. I like the idea of one. Hell, that's how it was for almost the first 100 years of boxing. Only within the last, it's actually almost been 50 years now. 80s, 90s, 90s, 2000s, the 10s, 40 years. It's been 40 years, though, since we've had the 3 to 4 belt era. Oh, we're saying they should take away the belts. Yes, it should be. It's just going to be the Ring Magazine lineal belt is the only one that matters. Following the lineage. The lineage. I'm not doing any more Bulgarian reading. I'm done with that. Jerome belt makes it much simpler. Multiple belts make it so you have more glory to chase. I never got why boxing needs 12 rounds. I'm with you. It should be even. This way we have no draws, but people like draws because it makes rematches better. We need 13 rounds. We need even. Should be even. Oh, excuse me, odd. I meant the other way around. If it's odd rounds, then yeah, then it can't be a draw. Well, it could be a draw in some instances if one guy is a 10-8 round or a 10-7, if there's weird point deductions or knockout. But in general, it'll eliminate almost most draws. Make it most confused, but hell yeah. 4 belt era started, I want to say, in the 2000s, 2010s maybe. 2000s to 2010s. Fantasy fight, Shane Mosley versus Zab Judah. I got Mosley. Sorry, Zab. Bro, come on. Why I can't guess some? I'm not doing. I'm done. Shit gives me a fucking headache. If Turkey sees the WBC belt behind you, he will blackball you. What about an extra round for a draw? Well, what if that round is a draw? Ring belt should stay the same, though. The new belt they had, especially at Canelo, yeah, it looks garbage. They tried to put it on a leather bag. They tried to like update it. I remember Bud said that. He goes, he's like, it's cool. I like the old belt better, but it's cool. I miss those 15 rounders. Yeah, they started, but they weren't. Prince Nassim Hamed, fun fact, Bailey Esquire will probably know this as well, or at least Prince Nassim Hamed was the first man to bring notoriety and put WBO on the map because he was so dominant and he cared about it. It's all about who cares. He cared about it, and since he cared about it, the public started caring about it. Just takes. That's why Turkey's genius. You just get Canelo, you get Tank's probably not going to do it, but you get these big names, the biggest names in boxing, and have them caring about the ring and not caring about these bullshit sanctioning bodies, and everybody will follow suit. He's genius. What he did is genius, Turkey. WBO got big in the 90s. IBF got. Nah, chill. Marco, if you want. Yeah, in the late 90s, right, when Prince had it, late 90s. Marco, if you want Turkey to hire you, take those belts. Get out of here. Yeah, that's undisputed. Belt is trash. Shout out Prince. MB, I'm late. What up, Mamoon? Then why they call IBO? I don't know. There's so many belts. NABF was a big one. What's Fatal Fury? It's that's what they're calling one of the Turki Al-Sheikh's cards. Turkey got, yeah, no, he's done a lot. This hasn't been sad. I think it's been like a year, maybe two. That's why Mauricio is pissed. Well, he knows that his shit's going to become obsolete. Do you have any respect? I respect all of them a little. I don't know. You guys know me. Like, I don't follow the drama. Like, I'm not a news channel. I'm an analyst. Big difference. You guys give me most of the boxing news or shit that'll pop up on Instagram, which I don't even research because I don't care. I watch boxing news highlights. That for sure. Always. Do you have any respect for IBF? We did that. Fatal Fury is a movie. That too. Dope side scrolling best. I'm up. Fatal Fury game. Picking a belt like choosing a gang nowadays. Roy Jones had every light heavyweight belt known to man.
Thank you. Come again.
Y'all must have forgot.
Best belt is IBF. I think the black and the gold looks the coolest, personally. That's just me, though. Marco, if Turkey hires you, will you, this is probably going to be a joke, but I'll read it. Will you have you laying in the carpet next to the lion? Yep, that was a joke. And yes, I will. Just like in White Chicks. That's what you're talking about, right? Clarissa, you are dating yourself, girl. Just like in White Chick, Terry Crews. Is that not what you meant? Tell the truth. Don't try and hide this. Don't try and hide that I picked where you got that joke from, because that's definitely where you got that from. And yeah, I'll lay just like Terry Crews, whatever he wants. Give a fuck. Isn't WBC the most recognized? This is the most recognized one. This one, which is the WBC. Marco, weren't all those councils created because of the perceived biases and governing issues with one boxing at the time? No, they were created because other people wanted to have a fucking sanctioning body and try and take it over. And like, I don't think it was because of perceived biases, because they all have the same biases. Marco ain't Turkey. I'll be whatever he wants. I will be whatever Turkey wants me to be.
Fruity, fruity.
Whatever he wants me to be.
It's fun to stay at the...
Okay, maybe not that, but you know, I'll lay next to a carpet with a lion skin or whatever. I mean, I've seen White Chicks that don't make you old. That's a good point. I test goats or RJ, Tyson, Floyd, Tony. Nah. I test? Not Floyd. I don't know. Maybe. No, maybe. What if Turkey takes you upstairs? If he's going to hand me a check, let him take me upstairs. I mean, not to... Wait, that didn't sound good. If I'm only going upstairs for the check, then he could take me upstairs. But if I'm going upstairs and there has to be some kind of engagement and then I get the check, no. Got to be clear. I see White Chicks too. White Chicks is dope. See, she didn't even answer. She knew because I caught her. I got her joke. I got the core of her joke. She didn't want to admit it. CJ never saw White Chicks. CJ looks like a white chick. Oh wait, not CJ. Eon. Oh, whatever. No, actually, none of them look like White Chicks. White Chicks, Van Wilder, the Clerks. Clerks is okay. Very Jersey kind of. Thank you. Why y'all trying to make Turkey sound like Diddy? Because he's, I don't know, because they're joking. A peck on the cheek. I'll give you a peck on the cheek with his fist. What if Turkey invites you to the late night Diddy party? In prison? He's going to invite me to Rikers? Okay, cool. I guess I'm going to Rikers. You're full of shit, Clarissa. Oh, okay. Well, By the way, girl, you should watch it because it's one of the funniest fucking movies ever. That's literally one of my favorite movies. And I heard that they're writing a sequel as we speak. Turkey just dropped the biggest fight weekend of ever, May 2nd. Yeah, you go too hard on me sometimes. Oh, oh, oh,
Tutti
oh.
frutti! Tutti frutti!
Oh, I'm not going hard on you. You want me to go hard on you?
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Stop asking me to go hard on you, Alberto. Turkey gonna make you hold hands. Man, yeah, shit. Clarissa low-key. Yeah, I don't know how old she is. She doesn't really tell us much about herself. I think you better stop the Turkey comments if you want a job. That was funny as hell. I didn't say shit. I'm responding to you guys. Which one was funny? I don't even know which one. I said a bunch of them. Nah, I'm not making fun of Turkey. I'll fuck it. I think what he's doing is dope. Alberto knows what he'd be doing. Yeah. Yeah, Alberto's one of those guys that'll like push the milk over and spill it on purpose and then be like, what? Going, hey, man. Hey. Yeah, Leon, I agree. He just needs attention, positive or negative. He's a good guy. He's a good boy. He's a good. He's just stuck in California. Grandma's basement's dark. Leave him alone. Still haven't seen that Clarissa Shields, but me neither, and I'm probably not going to see it. Y'all about to cost Marco a job. Chill. This is all, see, this is all in fun. You see how none of us went too far? You know what I mean? It's in fun. This is okay. We don't do that here. We don't go too far where somebody can watch it and be like, nah, it's lighthearted shit. I'm telling bro from Oregon, not Cali. He might be from Idaho. I don't think I've ever met anybody from Idaho in my life. CJ, you're not even talking boxing. You're just talking about me. Gooning in grandma's basement. What's gooning mean? Gooning. Ew, sounds gross. Give me 1 second, guys. What the hell is gooning? Could somebody tell me what gooning is? Big motion. What up, blood? It is gross. Why the fuck, Oregon? Marco just walked off like. Okay. Marco, I might have to give another super chat. That was funny. Which one? Which one was funny? I'll take the super chat, but which one was funny? Crybaby ass dude. Not seeing the Quote movie? Blasphemy. Me neither. Yeah, I mean, like, I like to watch it when her career is done with, because that'll be a lot of dope shit. But she's like in the beginning of her career. She's only like 27 or whatever. It's like another name for thuggin'. Oh, being like a goon. Okay, that must be a new kid thing. Thank you, younger guys, for schooling my old ass on some of this new slang and the fucking acronyms. You guys with these acronyms are wild. You got people like, I need a decoder ring. Like, what? JFYF2? What? What's that mean? Nah, it's not what the kids mean when they say gooning. Okay. It's about her amateur career. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, her pro career is groundbreaking. Oh, her amateur is groundbreaking too. One loss. But her pro is something we want to watch. You watch any UFC? I do not ever. That is for savages. It is completely savage. I am a sophisticated pugilistic expert. I'm a Kanye fan. Never seen his Netflix special. Marco, he's lying. Gooning means beating your. Ew. Gross. I thought gooning meant getting yours. Yep. I guess it does. Well, whoever said that, I forgot who said it even. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Nasty. You dudes are nasty. Gooning. Ew. That's a gross way. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm gooning. Like, ugh. Mark only. Hell yeah. Fisticuffs. Fisticuffs. You want to throw around those knuckle sandwiches? I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? Firing out those knuckle sandwiches like I'm loading them into a baseball machine, tennis ball machine. But I don't really want to see people rolling around, butt cheeks in their face, reverse choke, arm lock holds. Like, boring. I don't think so, Clarissa. Best 80s movie. No, it does not, Clarissa. Do you agree that boxer has no chance against UFC fighter? Yes, I do. Not no chance. Not no chance, but I would bet on the UFC fighter. De La Hoya, Trinidad was boring. De La Hoya, Trinidad, Vargas was probably the best one. Even though Vargas is American, still Mexican. The main bad. What up, Mikhail? You late, sucker. Mark Pinkerton, what's up? All better be is Roy 75. Come on, none of them.
Y'all must have forgot.
Fight Benavides. Best 80s movie. Yeah, nah, we can't do all that. What up, Dwayne? Chris, I used to have a shirt with Sloth's picture. I use that a lot in my videos. Made it swole his face up like he's Sloth from the Goonies. It's horrible. Them dudes can barely fight. Word. From this point on, championship fighters should be able to take a knee or a timeout and get their face wiped, since I guess that's allowed. It's just every fight, somebody's like, hold on. All right, let's go. That'd be hilarious if just as like a protest, every fighter did that in every fight across the globe for the next month. That would be so funny. If I did pick, that's what Turkey should do. With all his money, pay every fighter to do that, so it just gets in the news and it's unavoidable. New York State Athletic Commission feels so stupid. If I had to pick one 80s movie, the best script. Nah, man, my favorite 80s movie is not my favorite, but what's coming to mind now for some reason? Barry Gordy's Last Dragon, baby. Filmed, mind you, around the block from where I grew up. But a few scenes, not all of it. I got to spar 6-0 pro today. It was great work. Who, you got the better of him or what? And Mikhail, fucking record it and show it to me if you want me to help you. But either way, record it for yourself so you can learn. I shouldn't have to tell you that, man. You're a young kid in the 2025. You guys record everything. You guys record if you have to fart and put it on TikTok. Why won't you record that? Or maybe you did. Did you? Oh, shit. Josue. Faking knees. Back to the Future. That's a dope one, too. No, they're not, Michael. Those are not autographed. Those are not autographed at all. Last Dragon's one of my favorite movies. Turkey got a higher. That's what I'm saying, Mamoon. Everybody in the chat, if you please message Turkey in the Ring magazine right now. Instagram. Tell them about me. And obviously put the link to my page. Do it right now, please, real quick. Twitter too. Real quick. Hey, I follow this dope content creator, commentator. I think he'd be great for all the Ring magazine and TKO stuff. He is Marco Boxing. Raging Bull. I didn't really like it that much. That wasn't 80s, by the way. Oh, was it? It was, right? Early 80s? Yeah. Who do you think is the best boxer ever? Come on.
Y'all must have forgot.
Easy. And I disagree highly with Royce 1, Sugar Ray's 2. Way above Ali. Ali was a dope human being and charismatic figure. The best ever in boxing, but not the best ever in that squared circle. Between those ropes, when he was tossing out those knuckle sandwiches, nah, not the best ever doing that. I would love to see a boxer versus UFC guy. Why? A UFC guy will just fucking hit him with one of those reverse choke rear naked lock bars and he's done. OG Predator was dope too. My boy Fred, who comes in here, said Predator 2 was better than 1. I almost punched him square in his face. Couldn't believe he said that. Hit him up wherever, man. Wherever you guys, please hit him up right now. Lucas and the Lost Boys. Roy Jones, the GOAT. Word up. 16 Candles, one of my favorites. Absolutely one of my favorites. Weird Science. I didn't have anybody in the gym to record today. I got you. Yeah, man. Do it. Do it. You could tell them I won't show anybody. Like if you wanted to show it to me, if you're worried about it getting out or whatever, I'll just keep it. Just, do it. They understand. People record all the time to learn from it. Hey, man. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but a lot of people get blinded by Ali as a person because him in the ring was great, but wasn't all-time great top 5. I don't even have him in the top 10. All-time great in the ring. But definitely not top 5. What? Ferris Bueller I didn't really like. One of the best movies days was Untouchables. Yeah, Fred is smoking. Roy was the most talented, not the... So him, for 15 years, never losing, even that one disqualification, we all know what... Never losing in 15 years, going up from middleweight to heavyweight, doing something that nobody's done in over 100 years, looking faster and stronger than any boxer in history by far, is not the best boxer. Not getting touched in a whole round, shattering CompuBox records by not even getting hit once. What are you talking about? How could you say that? Doesn't make sense to me. I have Joe Louis above Ali. Hell, Joe Louis is the greatest heavyweight who ever lived, for sure. Not the greatest fighter. I have Joe Louis probably 3rd. I didn't like the Breakfast Club. Come on, Esquire. Don't disappoint me. Bullshit, I was going to shout you out, but Ali was the best of all time and fought them all. Word? Did Roy lose 3 times, arguably, in his career to a Ken Norton? Did Roy lose at the age of 29 and get dropped to Joe Frazier? Interesting. Did Roy never get hit and still not have brain damage to this day and go a whole round? Yeah, he did. Did Ali? Did Roy throw more punches than you can fucking count with your bare eyes and knock people out? Yes. Did Ali knock people out with one body shot who are naturally 20 pounds bigger than them? Did Ali put his hands behind his back and knock people out with one punch coming from his arms being behind him like he's handcuffed? Interesting. Come on. Let's not go there. We see shades of other great fighters. There has never been a comparison. Yes, outside the ring. And personality-wise. Agreed. All right. Oh, and I sat and thought about it. If a boxing league modeled after the UFC, it would work with the top fighters. I get it now. It would. Way later, he had Parkinson's only in one fight, which was Holmes. That was his last fight. Oh, no, Burbick and Holmes. His last 2 fights, he had Parkinson's. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about all the shit before that. Heavyweight slow pack. What? Coming to America is one of the greatest. Absolutely. They opened up a restaurant in Detroit with Joe Louis's name. What's his face used to have mad restaurants. Sugar Ray Robinson owned a lot in Harlem. My mom kept covering my eyes when we were watching that. Yeah, I remember that. Yo, Jerome, are you my age? You must be my age. Because I remember I was about 8 when that came out, I guess. 84, right? So I was 7. I was 7. Look at Roy resume compared to Ali resume. Roy did not go overseas and fight Collins, Kawasaki. You got to be kidding me. That's your argument? First off, Roy fought everybody. Everybody. Kawasaki was not nearly as established when Roy was champion. Kawasaki was still coming up. Collins, nobody ever heard of. Roy fought everybody. The only thing you can say is that Roy didn't have the legendary competition in his era that Ali did. That's true, but that's not Roy's fault. And he was still so far above everybody. Come on. You can't be serious. You were sounding stupid. Like you. Stop it. Who are you talking to? Definitely not me. Roy was not Ali, and Ali wasn't Roy. Roy was smaller and fast, but not better by any. That's your opinion. Roy was absolutely better. Faster pound for pound. Hit harder pound for pound. Better defense pound for pound. Better, more dominant, never lost. What are we talking about here? How can we even, more achievements? I mean, Ali was heavyweight, so I guess you can't go up in weight, so that doesn't count. But it's not even close. People are brainwashed or blindsided by what Ali did as a human being. That, yes, Roy can't touch that. Charisma, can't touch it. But just in the ring, bare skills and achievements, come on. Ali was the first 2-time champion or 3-time champion. Why? That means he fucking lost twice in his prime. Roy didn't have to do that. You get it? You guys are crazy. All right. Okay. Well, if you guys want to bring up, Ali got cooked by Holmes and Burbick, like, we're not talking about over the hill. We're talking about primes. That makes no sense saying that. He wasn't a better fighter. You're lying because no, I'm not lying. That's what I believe. And your eyeballs, if you look at the two of them, you're telling me Roy wasn't faster and more explosive than Ali? That's not a lie. That's an observable fact. You're telling me that Roy never lost in his prime? That's not a lie. That's a fact. What are we talking? There's no lies. That's just what happened. Roy definitely had better bars. Okay, you obviously, that's ridiculous. Larry Holmes almost killed Ali. It wasn't even close. Trevor Burbick stopped Ali. It wasn't even close. What do you have to say about that? Oh, we're not talking about over the hill fights. We're talking about prime, right? Okay, got it. Totally different. No, it matters. We're doing pound for pound. Roy just had the eyeball test. And I'm going to stop talking about this because, I talk about this a lot. It's simple. The eyeball, what you have to do when you're dealing with different eras and different weights is you have to look at pound, you have to do the eyeball test. And while Muhammad Ali against Cleveland Williams, which was his peak, I would say looked like one of the best heavyweights ever, possibly the best heavyweight ever, Roy's eyeball test was an A triple plus with extra credit, extra napkins, and a side of fucking barbecue sauce. That was Roy's eyeball test. Ali's eyeball test was an A plus. Was an A. A. Michael Dokes had faster hands than Ali. Come on, he wasn't a better fighter, but he had faster hands. Anyway. All right, people, I'm going to bounce. We'll pick this up tomorrow, though. I like it. Catch you guys tomorrow afternoon. Peace.